Now we're on.
Hey,
Hey, what's up,
Let's blow the mic
everybody?
out
What's
immediately.
going on? How y'all living? I just want to make sure everyone's hearing us. Everyone's living. What's up, y'all? How y'all living? This is the Payday podcast. This is episode 1, season 2.
Duh.
Facts. Hey, we with the shit though. How y'all doing tonight? We're chilling. It's your boy Iota Indigo. You know me from the groups Eddie Trujillo. This is the homie.
I'm Adam.
Hey.
What's up?
And we got the homie
Thomas P. Ruff III.
Hi guys.
Thomas Edison over here doing work. You know what I'm saying?
Snap.
Facts. We got the boy.
All right, what is going on, everybody?
Shit. Not much.
How are you guys living tonight?
Is the TV picking up? All right. We're good. We're good.
The
How are you?
fuck?
How are you, Tommy?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, boy? Hold on. I'm working. Yeah, that was a mistake. Hold on. Time out.
Hey, we're okay.
All right, we got.
And we're off to a great start.
Shut up, bro. Trying to work.
So this episode, Eddie is leading the show.
Hey, big
Uh,
facts.
he is in charge. He is running the stream from his computer, and I have nothing to worry about. And they're saying that there's no sound and there's a bad echo on my end.
How the fuck is there no sound and there's a bad echo?
I'm not sure.
That literally don't even make no fucking sense.
Let us know now because we're
I got
corrected.
you. I got you. Hold on. Y'all keep talking. Do your thing. I'm gonna look at the fucking stats right now.
Tommy, what are you smoking on?
I'm smoking some Bobo Maraschino Cherry.
Hey, that sounds good. What are you smoking out of?
I got the B2. I got it set at the lowest level, and I have it in a very, very old Tangier Small.
Nice. I got to smoke out of a Tang Head for the first time this weekend.
Yeah. Eddie got the real big one, right?
Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's really good. I'm smoking. What am I smoking?
I don't know, dog.
New Lemon Lime and Summer Solstice.
Hey, facts. That's that
No,
fire,
good
bro.
play.
Got like 500 grams chilling at the house of that new lemon lime, that Tangier super fire. Shouts out. Y'all got my Tangier swag on, boy. It's lit.
Yeah, I got mine too.
Hey,
We didn't even coordinate that. I wore this all day.
hey, facts. I didn't wear this all day, but I was wearing it before I linked up with you, so perfect. I'm actually smoking some. It's like that other breakfast cereal.
Yeah, facts. That's good.
How you
Yo,
liking
that's
that?
fire. That's like, I don't know, like people have been telling me different shit. This tastes like Fruity Pebbles. I don't know if that's the flavor profile, but like to me, that's what it tastes like. It's like a whole bunch of crazy shit. I can mostly taste the orange, but once you smoke it down for a little bit, you get the fruitiness of it. It's fire.
Yeah. At first,
Bro.
it tasted like an orange pledge for me, and then like he's like, no, it tastes like fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
And the next bowl I had, all bowl, it was Fruity Pebbles.
So here's the thing, and I should look this up, but I'm pretty certain that Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops, all of them are the same flavor profile, and even though they're different colors, they're all actually just citrus.
Really?
Yeah, I know that's true with Fruit Loops. So it
I-
really is, like even though they're different colors, they're all just orange flavored.
I don't know. That makes me really sad to hear that. I believe the Fruit Loops all day, but Fruity Pebbles, I don't know. But I believe it. I guess there's you don't ever just eat one Fruity Pebble.
I know it's true with Fruit Loops that they're all just citrus flavored.
I've heard
that
that
I know
too.
for a fact. Fruity Pebbles, I believe, is the same, but I could be wrong.
Interesting.
Eddie, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm listening to our conversation, bro. I got to be the executive producer. I'm over here mixing, mastering, doing it up. Yeah, the audio sounds fine. Fuck all y'all. Thank
Wow.
you for those who helped, though.
We appreciate you very much.
Absolutely.
Let's grow our audience. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, fuck them.
But you thanks for tuning in, guys. We
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
appreciate you.
Welcome to the Payday Podcast. If you're new here, we took a couple weeks off. We were doing a little bit of crazy shit. We actually ended up in New York, bro. That shit was super dope. We went to the New York Gala. That was the final show prior to the event. It was our last. We went out there. We kicked it at the New York Gala. Shit was whack.
I'm upset I
shit
missed
was,
it.
Shit was mad cool.
I'm upset I missed
It was. It was
Shit-
really.
shit
It
was-
was really fun. It was really, really good event. I'm very, very excited for doing more.
Absolutely, bro. I'm excited. I can't wait to be back out in New York again. Like, I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. Man, was I fucking wrong. The food was
Yeah.
amazing. All the people that we met out there, like I haven't had a chance really to like meet people from the group and talk to them and shit. And like, there's a lot of people out there that like I just fucking get along with that are super dope.
Yeah, it was cool. And everyone really got along. I know me and Frank talked about it on the State of the Smoke, but it was one of those things like right before you start looking at the guest list and you're realizing like, oh man, a lot of these people have not gotten along with each other that are coming. And it wasn't something I had even considered, like, what if people fight? But then we're there and I'm like, what if people fight? Like, it's mostly one room.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That would have been a problem. Yeah, man. That shit was tight though. Like I didn't expect the venue to be as baller as it was. Like that was a really dope venue. Right down in the fucking in Midtown Manhattan. Like that shit was fire, bro. Like I literally had to leave a couple of times because it was a little too hot, it was a little too smoky. But I fucking walked around the block a couple times, I fucking got lost.
For real?
It was dope, man. I honestly, the gala, definitely like one of my top three experiences in my life. That shit was tight.
Absolutely.
Hey, yeah, facts. Hey, we got the next stop at Vegas too. Shit's gonna be mad cash. I'm with all of it.
Absolutely. We're doing a Smoked Out Oasis. We already have a couple of sponsors. I don't believe we've announced them yet, so we're not going to. But it's going to be absolutely fire. You need to get tickets, so get your tickets if you want to come. It's gonna sell out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm excited. I've been to Oasis before. Oasis super lit. I've been to I wanted to go to the Starbuzz Lounge last time I was there. I didn't get the chance to hit that up. I'll probably end up hitting it up this time. But I also want to get into the food out there. Like the coolest shit when I was in Vegas the first time was like the buffet. And the buffets better be fire. I'm fucking spent $80 damn. And let me tell you, first of all, I wasn't disappointed. But it was Caesar's Palace, the buffet in there, bro. That shit was crazy. Had a bunch of different shit I ain't never even heard of before. Like I remember my homies, they're big into food, so they had this Wagyu beef. I was like, yo, I saw this Wagyu beef up there, but I didn't know what the hell it was, so I didn't get it. And they were like, what? What are you talking about? You better go back up there and get some of that shit right now. I was like, why? And they're like, bro, that's like the best fucking like cut of beef you can get.
Yeah, that's your $80 right there.
Absolutely.
How was it?
It was, oh dude, it was amazing.
Yeah.
We're definitely going back next year. We'll be at the Caesar's Palace. I don't know what day, but I'm gonna be at the Caesar's Palace. If y'all want to roll through, kick it with your boy, kick it with some of the homies back from Denver. We might even be able to smoke some weed out there, dude. It's fucking Las Vegas. It's all legal, so I might be able to cop some greens.
And I think it's legal on the Strip too, right?
Is it?
I think so. I saw that they were pushing for that or something.
Interesting.
Not being legal on the Strip.
We'll have to find out before we go.
Yeah, absolutely. That's.
Yeah, this is good information to know.
Hey,
like you want to really be sure of yourself.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
How you living though, dog? How you been? How's life been?
I've been good, man. I'm busy with work, which is like good and terrible at the same time. Because my job, it's never steady. Like it's never just like, how are you doing? Pretty good. I'm either doing like really, really good, and I'm so busy that I want to kill myself, or I have no money coming in and I want to kill myself. It's like never. I'm never just happy.
Well, at least there's that one constant of you wanting to kill yourself, across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's consistent.
That's all I ask for is like my life just needs to be consistent. If it's at least one thing, like if I just want to kill myself all the time, at least it's consistently that.
Yeah, like I know what to expect when I wake up.
Facts.
Yeah, as soon as the alarm goes off, it's terror and dread, but I'm ready for it.
I agree.
Here we go.
Well, I gotta say, before that, I get in the shower, and I usually have a pretty good shower. It's cool, and then I'm like, all right, fuck, I gotta get my day started.
Now I want to die.
After that water shuts off, I'm like, all right, let's go.
You get it. Do the
you
thing.
like your job though, don't you, Ed?
What's up?
You like your job though, don't you?
I like it because I get paid a hell of a lot of money, but I would rather be a rapper, for sure.
Yeah, that's how I am. People always ask, like, do you like it though? Do you like it? It's like it's okay on the 1st and 15th, and then after that, no, not
Payday
particularly. I'm good at it, but it's not fun. I watched this video. I'm about to start doing this stuff. There's people making thousands of dollars like every weekend, going to yard sales and shit.
Yeah, just flipping or what?
Yeah,
and then like getting like there's certain shit to look for, and then you can sell it on eBay, sell it on Facebook Marketplace, sell some stuff, like clean some stuff up, and then sell it on Craigslist.
Facts.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Some stuff just needs a little bit of love, and it's worth a lot of money.
I'm about to start doing it. I want to see if that's real.
You got to start going to like the rich places and like when they got estate sales
Estate
and shit.
sales,
That's
yeah.
what they
Bro,
say.
like you can get some like
that's what they say. Like, you need to
$1 million
pick
shit
an
that you didn't realize.
area, and you want to find an area like it's an affluent area, like upper middle class or just straight upper class. But
Yeah.
apparently, upper middle class is actually better because you'll find stuff like the super rich people. If they're selling stuff, they know what their stuff is
Yeah.
worth. Where if you go like upper middle class, it'll be somebody selling grandma's mugs or
Yeah,
somebody
facts.
selling their kids' old toys, and they don't realize that the shit is collectible. So it's
Yeah,
just a
right.
box of shit that's worth 50 cents. That they have listed for 50 cents. You can buy the whole box for fucking $20 and you got, $1,400
right there.
shit.
Hella
Absolutely.
profit. Yeah, bro. That's where it's at, bro. I mean, shit, you could flip anything. I mean, you could fucking steal the goddamn fucking oven out your goddamn apartment and sling that. You just got to replace it in time.
I feel like that would be short-sighted because, like, I want to buy food.
You ain't got to cook food, dog. You can
Yeah.
get it ready-made, bro.
We got a microwave.
Facts, bro. I'm a high-class frozen food type of dude,
microwave.
bro.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That's funny.
What kind of cap you got on? I know you're a cap connoisseur. We dropped you off one in New
No,
York.
this
What are you
one's
wearing
just
this
gray.
time?
I'm just wearing a gray hat.
How does that hat fit, by the way?
The one that you gave me?
Yeah.
It fits great.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
I love it. I wear it all the time.
It's kind of big, so I didn't know, but I know you're a big dude, so
Oh, yeah, I got a big-ass head.
yeah.
Facts,
me
bro.
too. Me too.
It's the hair.
No.
No, it's not. Your hair's pretty thin.
Yeah. big and dumb.
Facts. That's
Big
all right,
and
bro.
empty.
How's your art life been?
It's been all right. I got some new prints in that I'm sitting on right now. Probably gonna release them next week. I might be painting at the Black Box in Denver on like July 7th for one of the homies. So
Nice.
if you're in Denver, you should come through.
What is it for? They're having like a show?
Yeah. So the Black Box
What do
is
you mean?
like
You're going to be painting at a show. How does that work?
Yeah, so like kind of like it in like a lot of like dub shows and stuff, especially like local shows, they'll have like live painters. And like we have like a venue called the Cervantes where almost every time I go there's at least one live painter, if not two.
Facts.
And then and then at the Black Box they generally have like a live painter in the lounge. They have two venues. And it's a really small venue, but it's probably the coolest venue in Denver. I love it so much.
That's super awesome.
But yeah, I was gonna slang some pins at Base Nectar this weekend. Base Nectar was in Colorado for a 3-night run, and he broke the first bank center, so they had to cancel the second night and move the third night to a different place.
He broke it?
Well,
He broke the venue, so they had to go somewhere else. You're just going to gloss over that?
They
It's very
ended up
weird.
canceling
Come
at
on.
like 4:00 in the afternoon on Saturday, and so people were already in the lots and shit. And
Preface this: the doors open at 6.
yeah, doors opened at 6, and me and my girlfriend were on our way, and my buddy shot me a screenshot of a post that Base Nectar made on Facebook, and this is like, we're really sorry, we gotta shut tonight down. They were looking for venues for that night, but such short notice on a Saturday night for 6,500 people. He's already banned from Red Rocks and a couple other venues around Colorado, so it was pretty tough. But then he made it at the Denver Coliseum, which had a capacity of 10,000, and definitely made up for the lost night. It was a wild ride.
That's cool.
Still-
That's cool. You didn't get to move any pins.
No, I didn't take any to the Coliseum because I didn't really know how it was gonna go. And Caitlin and I went to they had a day party at the Black Box where it was like a show from 1 to 5, and so we went to that and then straight to the venue. So, in retrospect, I probably could have, because the line took like 2 hours, so I could have just had Caitlin hold me a spot and walk the line.
Right.
But I've got some things coming up that I think will help with everything.
Hey,
Very excited about.
hell yeah, dog. It was
Awesome.
funny. It's actually funny that he said Base Nectar's been banned from a couple venues here in Colorado. There's this place. There's a soccer stadium that we have. It's called Dick's Sporting Goods Stadium, and Base Nectar played an event there. How many years ago?
2016, so 3 years ago in July.
3 years ago in July. He fucking played so loud.
Within the decibel limit that they gave him. He played with the decibel limit that they set for him, but they did not know how loud that was.
So the fucking people, the neighboring houses of the stadium thought there was an earthquake going on.
Up to 5 miles away, their windows were
awesome.
rattling.
Yeah, that shit's fucking wild, bro.
It's so tight.
I left that first concert, like the first venue that we were at on Friday night, bro. I couldn't even fucking hear anything, dog.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds terrible. Like that does not sound like a fun show to go to
so
for me. Like I would not like I would definitely have to leave. Like I would not like that. Like I would look like a 60-year-old dude. Like I'm out of here. You kids are crazy.
So when they moved the show to the Denver Coliseum, and that's like it's where like the Ringling Brothers would come and shit. Like it's for like Monster Truck and shit.
They
like
got
that.
Disney on Ice there.
Yeah, they do a bunch of shit like that. That's not really like necessarily music.
Right.
And there were people posting after the show that shit like nuts and bolts. I was just showing Eddie pictures a couple hours ago that nuts and bolts and like metal like angle brackets were like falling from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And hitting people because the bass was shaking the building so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that.
That shit was wild, bro. I'm glad I went because like I always talk shit on him and like I definitely have more respect for the shows now. Like that shit was tight, bro.
It's like when you can feel it in your throat, like the bass, like rattling, your like the spit in your throat.
I'm not feeling nothing in my
Fuck
throat,
you,
dog.
no. But like when you can, like when you swallow.
Ain't for me.
Shit, I can't.
I don't, dog. No, stop.
Yeah. When you feel it in your throat, you can swallow.
Okay.
I cannot wait for the
When you
screen
can feel
grab
the
from
floor
this one, man.
vibrating.
Promotion of next week's show is going to be so lit. Thank you for that, Adam.
Facts.
Got you on the promo.
Feel it in your throat and then you swallow. The Payday podcast.
That's what we're all about over here, bro.
Every Wednesday.
Heavy bass music.
Yeah, dude.
the
Heavy
most
bass
fun.
music. Homie's gonna be DJing in the back. You probably won't be able to hear me and Tommy talk, but you know what I'm saying. We'll make it happen.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
WR extended set.
Absolutely, bro. With the shit. For those of you who don't know, it's an inside joke. Homie's actually an aspiring DJ as well as a painting artist. He does work with the crayons as well as work with the CDs.
Yeah, I'm really good at switching the Walkman up.
Yeah, no, facts, dude. Yeah,
You know,
give me that
it's
yellow
possible
can,
that you told me, but I didn't know that you were a DJ.
I can DJ. I have some mixes on SoundCloud, but that's really all I can do. Like, I want to learn how to produce and shit. Like, ultimately, my goal is I want to make people feel how Bass Nectar makes me feel. You know, like, build a community that is like the Basshead community. That's just like it's so tight knit and it's so welcoming to everyone and shit. Like, there was a bitch giving Eddie back massages.
That shit was crazy, bro. I was
She was
sitting
fucked
there,
up,
bro.
but-
I was sitting there, and me and my house. So it was Adam and his lady and her friend, and then on the other side it was me and then one of our homies.
And it was both of their first Bass Nectar
Yeah,
sets.
and that was my whole thing. Is like I know these motherfucking people are weird, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they like.
Probably on ecstasy, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
she had to.
absolutely. Had to have been. Either well, I shouldn't say had to have been, but something. She was on something. But so we were sitting there, we were chilling, and all of a sudden, like the music's playing, and this chick like starts rubbing her fucking fingers up and down my back. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look back at her, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm getting a free massage.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude. Yo,
hey,
do the
John's
front.
Bass Nectar. That's the boy.
Hey, my
Shouts
guy.
out to John. Sorry, I had to shout that out in the chat.
Respect, absolutely. I fuck with you.
That's the homie. Big facts. But
What?
yeah, man. I thought
Who
were
you
gonna say
shouting out?
something. Who am I shouting out?
Yeah.
Big John Moreno, homie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's been in the chat.
Yeah. He said I got the chat pulled up to my side over here, so we're making shit work.
We're balling
I'm
over
really,
here,
I'm
actually.
really happy with the way that this setup is.
We're looking
like,
at a TV right now.
It's fucking. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Last week it was a fucking MacBook. Now
Yeah, no,
it's a
facts.
fucking TV.
We
It's
moved on
really
from MacBooks to TVs as our monitors. We ain't fucking around out here. That was my whole thing. I wanted to have season 1 kind of, or season 2, episode 1 kind of come together as something different. We got the little scrolling, backdrop here for us. I think that looks really fucking dope.
a little
Does.
bit
You
more
did a
of
good job. You did a very
production.
good job.
Yeah, facts. And that's what I want. I mean, I take this shit seriously. This is for realsies. Even though we come on here, we have fun, we bullshit around. This is a podcast. We're out here to bring some information to the masses that some people might not even know about.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of information that people might not know about, fucking David Ortiz. I don't know if you watch baseball at all, Tommy.
Yeah.
Or watched baseball, I should say. Homeboy got smoked. Homeboy got shot.
You say it like he died.
Yeah,
Bro.
smoke means died, man.
Yeah.
Stop saying that.
You don't want no smoke, dog. You don't want fucking no smoke.
I want
dog.
smoke, dog. I'm smoking.
I got the smoke right now, dog. You don't want none of this. But so I guess
Oh, man.
I guess what had happened was fucking David Ortiz apparently allegedly was having an extramarital affair with, I believe it was a drug lord's mistress.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know any of that.
Smart.
shit was
That's crazy.
And so they put out a little cheap hit on him. I think what they said is that the hit was
It's like 7.6 thousand.
yeah, it was something
Like,
stupid,
for
bro.
David Ortiz.
Like that's at least $1 million check you got to cut me. That's a
No,
motherfucking
that's the
multi-million.
thing, man. It doesn't really matter who it is. Like if you're in the gangster world,
Oh,
it
yeah,
costs thousands of dollars to kill someone.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't
absolutely.
matter who it is unless you know that they're extra dangerous. But like being a high profile, like I remember I watched some show. I forget it was on YouTube, and I don't remember what radio show he was on, but it was 50 Cent talking about beefing with one of the rappers.
Ja probably.
He was like, I don't remember, but he was like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, people don't realize, like, I still have connections in the hood, and it costs $5,000 to kill somebody. That's what it costs.
That's petties.
Like,
that's
if you got
pennies for
$5
those
grand, you can
motherfuckers.
have somebody touched. So if some rapper wants to come at me and they want to get real, we can get fucking real.
Oh yeah, facts.
Because I'll spend 10 and make sure it gets done right.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, oh shit, like he's not
Jesus.
joking.
Yeah, no, that's the terrifying thing, you know. Like money isn't an issue to motherfuckers like that, especially if it's 5K, 10K. That's like a fucking drop in the bucket. That's what you spend on your goddamn jeans. Who gives a fuck? But I guess homeboy was having some affairs and whatnot, doing his shit, getting crazy. I don't remember where it happened. It was somewhere in the Dominican Republic, but I don't know if it was at like a club or something. But dude ended up getting shot. I think got shot in the kidney, so it wasn't like a kill shot, but he fucking got.
I saw he had to have 2 surgeries.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking
But,
wild.
like-
I'm not a huge baseball fan. I don't really follow David Ortiz any other time.
David Ortiz is like, he's a legend.
Oh, yeah,
for sure.
facts.
He's
Oh,
gonna be talked
absolutely.
about for
Absolutely, yeah, he was awesome.
Yep.
And he was a cool dude, like when he was a player too. Like he
Yeah,
was
Big
he was
Poppy.
cool.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he was cool. He was like funny. He always threw his bat and shit. I like that. I like bat flips.
Yeah. Well, he fucking. We watched a couple compilations recently. Him breaking his bat. I love
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
snap it over his knee, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how you do it.
He's a big motherfucker.
I remember seeing one of those fucking clips where somebody had the bat. They took it over their fucking head
and just
and they
broke.
just
Jack-
broke it over their head.
Bo Jackson did that.
Was that Bo
Yeah,
Jackson?
facts. It
Pretty
was.
sure.
It totally was.
That shit
pretty
was
sure.
crazy, bro.
You know how hard it is to break a bat like that?
Yeah, bro.
Like even over your leg, like that's ridiculous. Like you have to be so strong to do.
Dude,
like that's the most terrifying thing a baseball player can do.
I would snap my fucking leg if I
Yeah,
did
my femur would break in half.
Absolutely. Like if I was able to break it, I would have a limp for the rest of the game.
that. Absolutely.
Like,
I ain't
dumbest
getting my
injury
first
ever.
coach. You got to put a pinch runner in.
Yeah, strikes out swinging and then breaks femur.
Facts. You know what I want to see is a little league kid get pissed and try to do that with an aluminum bat.
Yo, did you ever see the video of the kid in fucking Little League? It's like he's got to be like 2 years out of T-ball, and he hits a home run, and he flips his bat and does the big poppy fucking
shit.
shit
Yeah,
bump
I have
and
seen
sweep
that. I
haven't
before he's
seen
out of the batter's box. Like, oh my god,
That's fucking lit. I love
it's
that.
the most baller thing I ever seen. And then he
That's
does
so
a hop trot all the way around the bases.
That's dope. Yeah, see, I've never hit a home run, so I can't.
Yeah.
I don't get to bask in that glory.
I hit the fence a couple times.
I got it like to the outer or to the inner
warning
part of the
track.
outfield.
Wait. Hold on.
Like you know how like when the
dirt-
second baseman
dirt
and the-
changes to
yeah,
grass.
exactly. That's where I've hit it.
in softball, which is not nearly as impressive as actual baseball, but in softball, I hit a lot of home runs. I gotta say, even though it's like fucking rec league softball, like I'm gonna sound like a real asshole now. It legitimately is one of the coolest feelings in the world.
Sure, absolutely.
Like hitting out, like when it's an open field, it's still cool. Like you hit a ball real far and you can run all the way around the bases before it gets back in. Like that's cool.
Right.
But a fenced field, it's one of the best fucking feelings.
Yeah.
And like you
Absolutely.
immediately feel like an asshole because you feel like so amazing about it.
we
It's like I shouldn't be this excited.
No, fuck it. Celebrate every win.
in high school we had like a home run derby, and that shit was fun. Like it was hard, but it like
They had cork bats.
yeah.
They were in the mountains, so their elevation
Yeah,
was different. They didn't
we're-
have the humidor.
We were 2 miles up. Shit was flying.
Balls traveled.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I fucking suck at home run derbies. I cannot hit home runs in derbies. Like when I'm trying to hit home runs, I can't do it.
I've hit a couple, and that was where I got that moment of like, holy fuck! Like I just launched that shit over the fence. But that was it. Never in a game or anything.
Well, doing it in a game is so like one of my like favorite things that ever happened to me playing softball. It was a few years ago when I was like really good and practiced and like went to the cage and stuff. And I was on a pretty competitive team, and this was my weekend team. I also was on a weekday team, and the team we were playing, the pitcher pitches for my weekday team, so he knows me. So the guy in front of me, I'm batting fourth, and the guy batting third had hit a home run the game before, and now we're towards the end of the game, and he walked him to get to me. He walked the bases loaded to get to me.
Jesus.
And we were down 2, and I hit a grand slam and flipped it back.
Oh my god!
It was one of the best feelings ever, and I only went to first base because you don't have to touch them all.
Sure.
When you lose one like that,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
That's
it was
so
amazing. It was the 6th inning. It put us ahead, and we won the game. It was great.
Fuck yeah, man. Was it
Yeah.
a walk-off or not?
No, it was the 6th inning. We played 7 in slow pitch.
Wild if it was a walk-off though.
Yeah, I did. I've had a couple of those.
Dude, that's got to be the best feeling.
It is.
Gotta be.
It is. Well, honestly, that one was my favorite because it was like I took it personal.
Yeah, sure.
Like you motherfucker, like you walk the bases loaded to get to me. Like I'm leading our league during the week in fucking home runs, and you're walking to get to me. And like I know he was doing it to try to psych me out too.
Sure.
So it felt like it was like so good. I break his balls every time I see him.
That's fucking tight. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Hell yeah, dog. I don't have any cool baseball stories. I actually do have a fucking stupid baseball story. There was one time we were just doing a regular old practice. I think it was like a Friday, getting ready to go home for the weekend, chill. I was back in high school. We were getting ready to go home for the weekend, chilling. And we were just in the outfield, shagging fly balls, hanging out. And they were like, all right, we only got a couple left. So they cracked a couple to the outfield. My boy, he caught his. Comes up to me, bro. I'm fielding it. It's kind of overcast day outside. I lost the ball.
Oh no!
I fucking lose it. I'm like, oh, I'll be fine, bro. It's gonna land somewhere next to me. I'm looking up, looking for it. I see it. I'm like, all right, put my glove up, catch it, right? Fucking missed the fucking tip of my glove. Hit me square in the fucking forehead. I was like, I gotta pick up the ball and send it back in. I go to pick up the ball, dog. I fucking fell flat on my face, and it felt like I landed in like a bed of pillows. It's fucking awful.
It's not ideal. It's not ideal. I've absolutely been there. So it's really weird. So I stopped playing Little League in like 5th grade. So I didn't really play baseball. And I always would still go to the cage. I always was a really like I was always a really good batter. Like even in Little League, like I had power. Like I hit home runs in 5th grade. Like it was cool. And then I just stopped playing because I liked basketball more. And I needed glasses and didn't know it, so I missed a year because I thought I sucked. Like I had a real bad season. Was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
See
like
the fucking ball.
Yeah, like games are done. Dad's yelling at me. I'm like, this isn't fun. I don't want to do this.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. So I just never went back to it. But I would still like go to the cage with my friends and stuff like that. So I always could like had a good swing. And then you get on teams, you got to play defense. So I was a first baseman, and my first season or two was kind of rough. Like I wasn't great. And then I'm pretty good now. Like I'm actually a really good first baseman. However, I do not have any depth perception for pop-ups. So I look great on balls like that my shortstop is throwing to me or my third baseman is throwing to me. Like I have all kind of great scoops and picks. Like I look like an all-star. Somebody hits a pop-up my way, I shit my pants. Like I fucking absolutely, I cannot track it. Like I move like an idiot. Like the ball always fall. Like literally, like when a ball comes up, I'm like, I hope this guy's not too fast so I can pick it up off the ground and still get it out. And like I'll like have all these great plays, and then if I catch a pop-up, I'm like fucking taking my hat off.
Oh yeah, it's over, bro. You gotta go back to the dugout. Tell the coach, I'm done, coach.
Try to smoke a cigarette.
Where's my hookah at, dog?
Yeah, I'm waving to the fucking crowd. It's not there.
It's like 5 people.
It's like my dad and my girlfriend and somebody's kid.
Facts. Absolutely. Hey, but we got some breaking news. The motherfucking Blues just won the Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't even know if it's over yet, but they fucking won.
It is. Yeah.
Fuck the Bruins.
Fuck the Bruins. Fuck Boston.
Like
fuck everything.
4-1.
4-1. I thought they were gonna shut them out. That'd have been cool. But
it was in Boston.
Yeah, that's even better. I don't even give a fuck that they weren't shut out. Beat them in Boston. Got to go home the champion.
There you go. Yeah, there's nothing better than watching Boston lose at anything.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Absolutely.
And I don't care if Boston people are watching the stream. I just, I don't have a problem with people from Boston, but I'm just letting you know I don't like any of your sports teams.
Facts, 100%. Tom Brady, fuck him. He's a legend. Don't get me wrong, but fuck him.
I have a really unhealthy relationship with Tom Brady.
He said, "Fuck Boston, fuck this podcast, dog." Who? Zach. One of my homies just texted me live. Oh shit! Hey man, I just gotta say, fuck Boston, fuck Poppy, fuck all them. I don't give a fuck. But he got shot.
But shout out to Zach Gonzalez.
Yo, shout out to Zach for watching the podcast though. He's not even on Facebook. He somehow tuned in. That's the boy.
It was a Snapchat.
I didn't even post on Snapchat. Oh, good shit. Good shit.
On it.
I sent him the link in Snapchat.
Shit.
You're a bitch. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say now I'm not down with fuck Poppy because I like him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
The only Boston athletes that I do like. Honestly, I like Gronk too. I think he's a really funny character.
I like Tom Brady. He's a stand-up fucking dude.
I talk shit on Tom Brady.
I don't like him because he always beats us.
Exactly.
But there's no reason not to like him.
Yeah, like that's
other than he's good.
Here in Denver, at least for us.
So many reasons not to like him. Well, so breaking news. This is Adam's last day on the fucking podcast.
Absolutely.
I like Tom Brady. He's a good guy.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing though. So you got to kick us both off. We'll have our boy Keith on next time to keep you company. You can run.
We'll get it running for him.
Yo, I wonder if the boy Keith is watching. We just announced we got a special guest for next week's fucking podcast episode. Boy, the homie Keith.
Does Keith know?
What's up? What did you say?
Are we sure of Keith's availability?
I don't give a fuck. He's gonna be in. He's doing it. I already told him what time. He said, "All right, I'm in, bro." So it is what it is. If he doesn't show up, you could blame him. Get in his DMs. Say, "What the fuck, dog?" Or you can get in his DMs right now and say, "Hey, what the fuck? You got to make sure you're on the podcast next week." I'm with all that shit.
Let's get it, Keith.
I'm doing this right now.
Maybe.
For now.
What was I gonna say? I met the homie Keith. We've been friends on Facebook for a little while, but he's been in the groups. He does a lot of reviews. You can actually check out his channel. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, so I won't say it. But we'll link it in the comments later. We'll do all that crazy shit. I'll post a link in THL and all that shit to his page. But I met him. We finally ended up linking up at my boy Hugh's Lounge. It's the Absalom Hookah Bazaar in Lakewood, Colorado. That's the THL sponsored lounge. If you hit that lounge up, homie, you can get a 15% off on your tab if you say you're a member. That's all you got to do. You ain't even got to suck nobody's dick. It's easy. Money's there. You just got to get it.
How much do you get off if you do suck somebody's dick?
That's you got to discuss that with the owner himself.
Depends on who the cashier is.
Facts. But so I met Keith at the lounge. They were actually having this Tangiers tasting where I got my cool little shirt swag on from. So he left me with the shirt. Keith was the boy. He stayed there the whole fucking night. I got there at like 9. He got there at like 10. We closed the club. I stayed there till like 4. It was lit. But he's a real cool cat. He's really, really fucking knowledgeable in hookah. Like blows me out of the water. I think him and Tommy will get along really well. You guys will have a lot to talk about if we go.
I fucking love talking about the bro science of hookah. By the way, that giant Tangiers bowl that you got, you packed it perfect. How well did it smoke?
I don't know, dude, because I didn't end up smoking it. So I bought some silver tabs to try them out because they're like, "Oh, bro, try the silver tabs," and I was like, "All right, for sure, bro, bet."
I got some too. I've yet to use them.
Bro, I couldn't get it ripping. Like dude had it ripping at the fucking lounge.
It was nonstop, but the maintenance of them seems like a downfall because there was never a time he wasn't working with coals because there's like 7 hookahs at least set up and then ours, and he was taking care of us, so it was just nonstop with the coals.
Yeah, it's a lot. I want to learn how to do it well so I can make a video to like fully explain it.
You can.
I know a guy.
Yeah, you can hit up our boy, and he'll like actually he'll tell you how to do it so you can make a review.
When he made our bowls, he showed us how he makes them, and they were the most beautiful bowls I've ever seen.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. He told me how to. So what he does is he actually doesn't do a palm pack. What he does is he'll take his fork, his oyster fork, and he'll just pack it down like that, and then he'll lay the foil over it, push it down that way with the foil on it, and then bring it back up. And I guess they were saying that the correct way to pack Tangiers is it should be, at least in one of the large bowls, it should be at least 2 quarters between the shisha and the... 2 quarters between the shisha and the foil.
Right.
So
Yeah, and they don't pack it when they're doing it for the silver tabs. They don't pack it as dense as you do when you're doing it for the higher heat cold.
absolutely.
Really?
It's like
What he said is
not it's not dense. It's still dense packed, but it's not what we would call a Tangiers pack. Like the way that everyone in the community smokes Tangiers and packs Tangiers is completely different from the way that Eric actually recommends.
Yep, absolutely. What he had said is when you're pushing down on it, you should only. It's about the strength of a handshake is what you want to put onto it. Is what he had told me. And man, I fucking packed that thing. From what I could get, because I did drop a couple tabs on it, and it was smoking, bro. Like it was chiefing. But I just was like, I really don't want to have to put fucking 6 coals on this thing and let them all burn up. You know what I'm saying? And get like,
Yeah, every 20 minutes, right? Because they die out quick, don't they?
They do.
They burn up. Yeah.
So I think what I might do is I might repack that shit with some Cocoa Earth and see if I can get it smoking
Give it
real
a
good.
run.
Yeah, because I mean that's like what he was telling me, and my boy Hugh can attest to that. He said that kind of pack with that kind of bowl will get you like 16 hours of smoke.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and it's, I mean, supposedly it really, really does.
Yeah,
like,
no, well, so we were at the lounge, and my boy, he packed his shit, because he already had a bowl. So he packed his up, and he's like, oh, bro, like, I've had this bowl going for 8 hours, try this. And he fucking gave me the hose. I was smoking it, bro. It was crazy. Like, the flavor was all still there, didn't taste like ash or coal or anything like that. It was dope, bro.
Like maybe the coals have been on for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like I said, it's something I really want to learn. It's one of those things. I think it's something that if we can get that method down and then disseminate it to the community, it will make smoking outside a lot easier for a lot of people.
Facts.
Like it'll make it a lot easier to travel with your hookah if you like to smoke Tangiers and you can get that to perform well.
Yeah.
Because you can just light them up with a torch and then use the coals to light the other
next ones.
Yep,
I mean, that's
exactly.
and then you can be on a mountain, you can be wherever, and you don't have to worry about how am I going to light my fucking coals.
Yep.
That was the coolest part I think about the coals is that it was like they were not shit quick lights.
Yeah.
Like you just got to get them going a little bit and then they'll fucking cook themselves.
And you don't get all the fucking nasty chemical flavors of everything. Like I was really weirded out when he came by and just dropped an uncooked tab on the top of my bowl, and I was like,
yeah, because there's no butane and shit.
yeah. And so I was like, in my head I was like, this is gonna taste like garbage. And then I kept smoking. I eventually just forgot about it, and then I thought about it again. I was like, oh fuck, dude, he's been putting hella coals on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a way different experience with the coals, and it was tight for sure. But I don't know about that maintenance.
Yeah, it's that's what I mean. Like it's a lot of work, but I feel like if you can get it down and get it to smoke like that, it's worth it to know and have in your arsenal. Like I'm very excited that I have them, and I've had them for like 3 months, and I haven't fucking even opened the box yet.
You gotta bust them out, homie. At least try them once for sure. They don't stink, which is really cool. I could cook them in my house. Like that's my biggest thing is I hate cooking coals inside because they smell so bad.
Awful.
But like the silver tabs are definitely the way around that.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing. It's a really cool thing.
Yes, sir. How's your bowl kicking over there, Chief?
It's kicking good. It's kicking good. I'm on my second round. Been smoking for probably about what time is it? Like 2.5 hours now, right? 'Cause we got on around 9.
Yep, good shit. Hell yeah, dog. That's where it's at. And what did you say you were smoking?
I'm smoking Bobo Maraschino.
Oh yeah, facts.
So it's real strong, and it's a lot of flavor. So you can smoke this for a real long time.
How is that compared to Tang's?
Way better.
Really? Sure.
Way better.
Absolutely.
It's great. Yeah, maraschino is in my opinion of the flavors I've tried, which a lot of his flavors I really like, but Bobo's maraschino, like whenever I'm out of it, I like am like fiending for it.
Really?
Because no other cherry that is as good as this.
Sure.
That's interesting.
We'll have to try.
At least that's how I feel, honestly.
It's a
I've said it before. Like I feel like having Bobo, because like I mean, there's some flavors that aren't as good, and then there's sometimes. I mean, he's making it himself. He's making it at home. He's not a actual professional producer of a hookah product. So there's inconsistencies. Like there's sometimes where one won't be as good or whatever, but it's always cool to have. And even when it's a flavor profile that I don't necessarily love, I like to smoke it because it's a dude I know grew it. Like it's such a cool thing.
Yeah.
But some of the flavors are so good, and the maraschino is one of them. It's like, it's a shame that you're not selling this because you should be.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just all that red tape, man. It's just sometimes it's not worth it to cut through all that bullshit, man. It sucks. But you know, I mean, if you can get it in quantities, you know what I'm saying. If Bobo is nice enough to grace you with a little family pack,
Yeah,
Let us know.
try to get it, bro, and definitely post about it because I think more
Absolutely.
people need to know everywhere about Bobo Backer.
it's so cool.
Absolutely.
It's so, now, did you go home with some? I know we smoked some. Did you go home
Bro,
with
I
some?
was just gonna say I didn't get to take any home, but I don't think I would have made it on the plane with it.
Really?
It was
Yeah,
open.
maybe.
Oh,
I don't think you can travel with open tobacco like that.
Yeah, maybe it might be an issue.
all the Russian stuff was sealed.
Sealed, yeah. Everything was still sealed. But I don't know. Maybe next time I'm out there, if you have any more, I doubt you do. I might try to snag some.
I'll be bringing some to Vegas for sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm with the shit. Hell yeah, baby. Hey, but let's get into this. Let's get into our favorite topic of the podcast every time. At least it's my favorite. Let's talk about some fucking music, baby.
Hey,
Let's
facts.
do it.
Hey, all right. So Beast Coast is a collective of all the homies from the East Coast out in Brooklyn. They're from Brooklyn. They're from New York. It consists of Pro Era,
Oh, man, you're gonna do it.
Beast Coast. God damn it, you fucked me up. Pro Era, the Flatbush Zombies, and the Underachievers. Also, I thought at some point that the ASAP Mob was a part of the Beast Coast, but apparently they're not. I don't know. They weren't on the album, but they dropped an album just before I left for New York, just after we had stopped doing the Payday podcast for the first season. They dropped this album, man, and I cannot stop playing it, bro. Front to back, backward to frontwards.
It's really good.
It's a solid album, bro. It's like at least 10 people all on one album just doing some crazy shit. It reminds me like old school hip hop days. Like it's fucking bad, bro.
It's really nice.
They got a lot of Jamaican kicks and shit.
I listened. I got to listen to it. You played the whole album front to back for us when we were chilling at the Airbnb, and then I completely forgot about it and have not listened to it on my own yet.
That's a fucking lie. I rapped for you in the Airbnb.
I did that too.
I don't think did we listen to any of the Beast Coast?
Yeah, you had it on
Okay,
when we were hanging out.
probably.
He always has it on now.
Yeah, man. That's the Zombies, bro. That's on the chain, dog. Zombies on the chain.
Oh, I left my fucking speaker there.
No.
Grab
That
it?
sucks.
Did I grab it?
Yeah,
No, dude. I didn't even know it was there.
yeah, I left it there.
Fuck, bro. This sucks. But yo, that album is fire, bro.
Check out
they
that
got
album.
they got some Jamaican motherfucking vibes on there. Because a couple of fools are Jamaican. Michi Darko from Flatbush, he's Jamaican. CJ Fly, he's Jamaican. Joey Badass is Jamaican. So they all three of them hopped on a song and they did some raps. They did some Jamaican. I don't even know what you call it, but it's just some fucking dope vibey ass Jamaican
Sounds,
shit,
yeah.
bro. Like it's just so cool. And then they got Powers Pleasant, who is the DJ for Pro Era, who produced a couple of the beats. Eric Elliott, the architect, he produced all of their, well, not all of their, he produced most of the beats that were on that album. Fucking fire. But tying everything back to New York too, at the gala, actually the day after the gala, I was chilling in New York, bro. Check game.
I'm so fucking mad about this.
Me
still.
too.
I was
Me
chilling,
too.
bro. I was walking, me
I
and
don't
your
even-
boy AJ.
Damn it! I wish I could end the stream.
Me and your boy AJ, we went down, we ate some ramen, we were kicking it. He went back up to go pack up his shit and just left me down in Manhattan kicking it, bro. So I was walking around seeing some sights. I got to see the Brooklyn Bridge, walked right past that bitch.
Fuck you.
And then shortly after that, I was walking past over to the little Bay Area over there, right where the Hudson's at, and happened to just cross paths with Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, and some of his boys.
You
Wow.
motherfucker. You're such a fuck.
It was so fucking. It was crazy.
It was the same week Igor dropped,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
What
Then
the
that was
fuck?
that's where I was leading. So literally the week before that, actually a couple days before that, I was literally listening to that album drop on the airplane. I fucking was heading to New York, listening to the whole album, and then got to meet the motherfucker 2 days later.
It's so awesome. You know, I really don't like Igor at all.
Really?
What?
I don't.
Wow. What about it? Is there like things that you don't like about it, or it's just you don't
You
vibe
know,
with
I
it?
can't tell you. I listened to it once all the way through.
You gotta listen to it twice.
I was going to say.
I just didn't like it.
Really?
How did you
I
feel
didn't
about
feel
Flower
like-
Boy?
It was honestly, it was hard for me to listen to all the way through because I wanted to change so many songs, hoping that the next one will be better.
I felt that way the first time I went through it. I was kind of scrolling through because I was looking for verses. I was like, where does he spit at all in this? And like literally I went through like 10 songs and like just skipped through and I didn't hear any Tyler. But I like the sound of it. Like What did you think of Flower Boy?
I liked Flower Boy.
Because Flower Boy just seemed like he didn't hold back what he held back on Flower, or Igor felt like what he didn't hold back on Flower Boy.
I agree.
I
feel like that
I gotta
was a step
like,
in
I'm
the
a
next step in
fan. I
progression.
like him, but I didn't. I mean, Flower Boy was okay. I wasn't super nuts about it, I did not like this.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of like mixed reviews about it, but I think that album, and maybe it's because like I literally listened to it 3 times in a row on the airplane to New York, so I had no choice but to like it. But
Right.
I still fuck with it. I play the music every day. Granted, I don't fuck with it as heavy as when I first heard the album. Like, I don't go around playing it as much as I play the Beast Coast album, and they dropped almost identical.
Right.
But at the same time, in the same vein, I was never, ever, ever a fan of Tyler, the Creator, in his formative years when he was coming up. I just didn't like the sound. I didn't like the content, which is kind of strange because now I listen to it.
I like the very early Tyler.
Yeah.
Like the Goblin.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Goblin.
Yeah.
I remember I really got into Yonkers, and that was like the only Tyler song I had for a while. And then once we started living together, he showed me Cherry Bomb, and I was like, okay, I kind of dove back into Tyler, and it's like everything that he's put out. Like, he has a really good Tiny Desk concert. Like, it's one of my favorites, probably next to Mac Miller's.
Hobo Johnson's got a pretty good one too.
Yeah, Hobo Johnson's a really good one. I know you don't like him.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I like that one song, the Peach Scone.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
one.
thought you hated that. I sent it to you and you're like, don't send me that shit.
Oh no, I probably was just fucking with you. No, I fuck with that song heavy.
Why are you always like that? I legit never know when he's serious. Like, I don't, and like, there's been times where he's been mad, and like, then we've had like legit arguments because I think he's fucking around, and he's like, dude, fuck you. What are you being like this for? I'm like, I thought you were kidding. I didn't know you were really mad.
You're being like this. What's going on?
Yeah, like, you're the one that's doing this. I don't know what's happening. Just tell me what's real.
I'm not good with my feelings, dog. Fuck you.
It's true. It's at least you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not oblivious to it.
Yeah.
Years of trauma, dog. But I think what turned me on to Tyler, the Creator initially, have you heard that Tamale song? Tamale, tamale, tamale.
No.
That shit's fucking. You got to look up the music video for that, bro. He's like, there's a point in the video where he's like on this big ass bed, and he's got a big ass porno mag like that, just so big it covers his whole body, and there's a big oversized bottle of lotion next to him, and he's like talking about beating his dick and shit. Dude, it's a good one. You definitely got to watch that
Check it
video.
out. Yeah, I don't know that one.
That's a fire. The song is like, man, it's pretty annoying, but the video's what got me.
That's probably why I don't know it.
Yeah, facts. I'll send you a link.
Yeah. Do that.
What about you? You listen to any new musica?
Oh,
Not really. No, I listen to a lot of old musica.
I know what you should listen to. So
Bass neck.
yeah, actually, in light of this weekend, he put out. So 20 years ago, he made the Dream Tempo tape, which was made on blue cassettes, very very rare now, and it was an hour and a half of like Dream Tempo music, and
how the fuck is he supposed to find it and play it if it's on cassettes?
well, I have the SoundCloud link, but in light of this weekend, because Saturday was almost 20 years to the day that he had made the last Dream Tempo, and since he didn't play on Saturday, he made this mix that's about 40 minutes, and it's Dream Tempo, and it's fucking amazing.
I have no fucking idea what that means.
I was gonna say,
It
what
means
does Dream
nothing
Tempo
to me.
mean for the
You could be
uninformed?
speaking French right now.
I think Dream Tempo can mean a lot.
Well, and you know, in your defense,
So
you're probably
this is the
thinking-
part where you don't clear it up at all.
No,
yeah,
I
no
know.
facts. What do
Yeah.
you think Dream Tempo means
facts.
to you?
Facts.
That
you
means
hear
nothing
that?
to me. That literally means nothing. You could have made up a word and it would mean the
Okay,
same thing.
so
I have
when
no
I heard
idea
Dream
what that
Tempo
means.
for
I
the
don't
first
really listen
time-
to that kind of music.
When I heard Dream Tempo for the first time, I was like, oh, that's like down tempo, like real cool, real chill, like everybody's just gonna be vibing, everyone's smoking some weed, just chilling. I guess apparently that's not the fucking case. A bunch of people at one show for a Dream Tempo set, they fucking brought a goddamn they brought a bunch of fucking pillows.
No, they were trying to.
Okay.
They did not. But they were gonna bring a bunch of pillows to like sit in the stands, and it's a lot more hyphy than that. But it like it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of like it's kind of a dreamy mood, you know, like,
but no sleeping.
yeah, there's like,
That doesn't make any sense.
I'll send
No,
it to you.
hey, you're absolutely right. If someone tells me, "Oh, we're gonna go listen to Dream Tempo," I'm expecting like fucking lo-fi hip hop.
Facts, 100%.
Yeah, and I don't know. You should check it out. I'll send it to you, Tommy. It's really good.
I can
We got
hardly
some
wait.
new flavor for your ear, baby. I know you like that old head shit, so you'll get that one. That's Craig Mack.
We'll see you
baby.
at Freestyles 2020.
Yo, dude, you know what I saw when I was out in New York? Speaking of music shit, that motherfucking big ass globe that's in the Buff Daddy Biggie video, More Money, More Problems.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I
That's
fucking saw
tight.
that. That shit was lit, bro. We were walking through Central Park, and I like saw something reflective in the way, and I was like, what is that? So we walked past a little bit closer. I'm like, oh shit, yo, that's the motherfucking globe. And then it was like right next to Trump Tower, so I was like, yeah, I'm not allowed over there.
They had a fence.
Yeah, no, they were like, no Mexicans beyond this point.
oh shit.
You only drive the Ubers around here. But yeah, no, that shit was super dope. Like, I'm still reminiscing on New York. Like, that shit was cool, man. Anybody who didn't go to New York, you fucking better go next year, bro.
Absolutely. No, it really was really cool. And I mean, we had some like fun experiences even outside of the gala. Like, it was really cool. I was really glad that we got to stay together and that we had the Airbnb. And even though it wasn't what I was expecting, especially where it was actually really cool. Like, we were technically still in Manhattan, but we were a block from Spanish Harlem.
Yeah, it
So
don't matter.
like the street we were on was safe, but 2 streets over, it was a little bit dicey. And we drunkenly went on a walk at fucking 3 a.m. and did we have a time?
Yeah, it was absolutely lit. I've never been so. I got really, really drunk. I'm not a drinker. I smoked the herb. I smoked tobacco. I smoked the ganj. It's cool. But I went out to New York. I don't know the laws out there. I'm pretty sure it's still illegal out there. So I wasn't able to get my green on. So instead, we just went to a club after we. Well, fuck it. We didn't even have to go to a club. We got fucking faded at the goddamn Korean barbecue spot, and then we went to the club.
We did.
Yeah.
And so we went to the club afterwards and continued to drink. I got more drunk than I ever have gotten in my fucking life. It was awesome. And then we Ubered back to our spot and we decided, oh, we're fucking kind of hungry. Let's go to the White Castle that's 10 blocks down. Let's go ahead and just walk it.
And these are New York blocks. These are big blocks. Like, this is not like, you know, your fucking suburban neighborhood blocks. These are blocks.
Facts. Like big downtown city blocks. And so we were walking, bro, and I was faded and I was like, man, I hope we don't get mugged. I hope we don't get robbed. And we walked up to the White Castle. We got there. It looked like it was closed from where we were at, but they actually just had the dining room area.
We walked
shut
all
down.
the way. We walked all the way to across the street from the White Castle that was forever away, and it looked dark. And we were like, fuck, it's closed, and we left. And it's open 24 hours. It just fucking looked dark.
Yep, it was ridiculous. So what we did instead is we decided to go to the local Dunkin' Donuts across the way.
Fuck it. Why not?
We went into Dunkin' Donuts. We ordered like a 5-man meal. The dude behind the counter wasn't having it. There were definitely some dudes that were inside that were like tripping on acid or something, that were like screaming crazy things, and I thought I was gonna die. I thought everyone was gonna die. But luckily, we got our donuts, we got our half cold food, and we dipped on out of there. And our fucking our stack of 10 drinks.
It was absolutely wild. It was absolutely
definitely
wild.
crazy.
So my buddy AJ Allen, who is he's in the group, he stayed with us and went with us there. And he was also extremely tore up. And the thing about it, like, I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'4" and large. Eddie is also a big fella. Eddie, how tall are you?
6'2" on a good day.
6'2", and Alan is my size, but built like a
This motherfucker, first of all, hold on. I expected your boys to be like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, just normal, everyday motherfuckers. This dude eats, drinks, breathes, shits motherfucking protein powder, gotta be. Because this motherfucker is yoked like a motherfucker that just got out of prison.
Yeah, with like 1% body fat, like absolutely giant and fucking cut. So it's like we should be safe, but we're all wrecked, and he was the most wrecked. We go into Dunkin' Donuts and he just opens up the fucking cooler and is like, he goes, we need drinks, and grabs his shirt to make a basket and just starts pouring things into his body, and then takes that and drops it on the counter, and the guy behind the counter is like, oh, what the fuck? And then he's like, how about a dozen donuts? And the guy's like, what donuts? And I was like, you just pick them. I'm just trying to get out of here. There's like homeless people sleeping.
Yeah.
There is someone screaming at themselves. Like
Yeah.
it was not a friendly environment for us to be in. Like it
Facts.
was not. And he's just completely oblivious to the world. So I'm like, you just pick them. And the guy's like, okay. And then AJ does what AJ does on the weekends, which is eat. Like he fucking the guy barely eats during the week. It's all, you know, supplements and protein and like super bland food. And then on the weekend he just goes crazy. And I've been out with him many times where it's like, I don't know how you're gonna eat all this food, and then he does. Like it's nothing for him to like I went with him to a taco place the one time, like a legit taco place, and it's cheap food. And it was like a fucking $140 bill. It was the two of us. Like I had like a burrito, and he had $120 worth of other shit.
Fuck yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's what he does. So he starts ordering sandwiches at 4 a.m. and the guy's just like, I'm not making that. I'm not making that. He's like, you got to make me something. So we made him like 2 sandwiches, and we're like, that's all I'm making. And then the guy, I told the guy to choose the donuts. So he makes the donuts and he puts the donuts on the counter. Again, we're in this really hostile environment. AJ, the first like real thing that he says is he opens up the box of donuts, looks at us. The guy is 2 feet away from him, looks at us and goes, this guy fucking sucks at picking donuts.
Dude,
we gotta go. Pay the guy. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yo, as soon as he said that, dog, I was like, all right, dog, if we're fighting somebody in here, I guess I gotta sober the fuck up now. Like, I gotta go. And so as soon as he said that, I was like, all right, we're either dipping right now or we're jumping the fucking shit and we're making the sandwiches ourselves. But nah, man.
Didn't he get into a fucking drunken pull-up competition on scaffolding on the side of a building with some guy who just got out of jail?
No. Let me
tell me about that.
I wasn't there for that. You need to tell this story.
No, absolutely. We were drunk because that was after the gala. He was drunk. I wasn't drunk. I didn't drink at the gala because I was fucking busy. But Alan was faded, bro. So we decided that we wanted to go get that because we had a bunch of people at our Airbnb. We were just kicking it, being good hosts. So we were like, fuck it. Why don't we go get some hamburgers? Everybody wants to eat some. So we walked over to the spot. Me and Alan, I wasn't worried because, you know, Alan's the big dude. No one's going to fuck with him. They might fuck with me, but I'm going to pull my chain out. So if anybody wants to fuck with me, they can fuck with him. And so we're walking over to the White Castle. We get there. Lights are off in the dining room again, but we're like, you know, let's go take a closer look. Walk in. Perfect. Beautiful. Open. Pretty fucking busy. So we go in there. We're waiting in line. We get like 2 suitcases of hamburgers. We get some calamari fries. We get some regular fries. And I think that was it. So our order ended up taking like goddamn 20-30 minutes to make. While we're in there, there's some local bloods just having a conversation, you know, doing what bloods do. And, you know, we're kind of overhearing the conversation, giggling a couple times when we hear some funny shit. And one of the dudes is trying to make his exit out of the White Castle at 4 a.m. because who isn't? And so he ends up just pushing this older guy off on us. And this guy, he was telling us, oh, I just got out the pen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did a sentence. You know, I'm just chilling, bro. Just trying to get my life straight. Blah, blah, blah. We start chopping it up. Alan's a big motherfucker. I'm really glad this dude didn't challenge me to a push-up or a pull-up contest because I motherfucking can barely do a half a pull-up. I'd get on the bar. I'm like, that's cool. I'm good. That's a workout. I lifted myself off the ground.
I'm pulled up.
Yeah, just a little pull. That's all you need. But so he invites Alan out for a friendly competition. He's like, hey, just wait in here. Keep the food if you get it. I'll be back in a second. I'm like, all right, dude. I hope you don't fucking die because I'm just taking this shit and leaving. And so I think your mic might be off, dog. Can you talk for me real quick? I can't hear you. What?
How's that?
There you go. I can hear you again.
All right.
So he gets challenged to the pull-ups. He goes outside. He does the pull-ups. He comes back in. Obviously, this motherfucker that just got out of jail just whooped his ass like it was nothing. They come back in. We're just chilling, bro. And our food finally gets called up. So I go up and get it. Got a couple suitcases. He gets the bag of fries. We're dipping. We got some liters of drink coming with us, and he follows us outside. Now at this point in my head, I think we're either gonna get robbed for A, our White Castle, we're gonna get robbed for B, our wallets, or we're just gonna get straight up killed in New York and everything's gonna go to waste.
Or Or
okay. So we walk out. Dude's hounding us. Oh, bro, I got a couple bucks. And mind you, Alan paid. When he paid, he whipped out this motherfucking goddamn fat ass stack of cash, dog. So in my head, this motherfucker, this blood is walking out behind us. Hey, bro, can I get some change? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of in a hard place right now. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh no, dog. Like, he's a white boy, and I don't know how well versed he is in the world of being, you know what I'm saying, like around people that might want to just take your money. And so in my head, I was like, please don't fucking pull out that fat wad of cash. Please, please, please don't do that.
Yeah.
And so we're walking away, and AJ's actually pretty slick. He's talking shit. He's like, oh, bro, you know, I got bills to pay myself, da-da-da-da. We're walking. He's got these Air Maxes on, dog. His Air Maxes had a hole in the bubbles. He's walking away. This motherfucker says, dog, I got to get new shoes, bro. I got holes in my bubbles, dog. I can't even afford shoes, dog. We walk out with like $80 worth of fucking White Castle, bro.
Got holes in my bubbles, dog.
Bro, that was honestly that's the quote for the weekend, bro. I got holes in my bubbles.
I got holes in my bubbles, dog. I don't know. I think "Oh God, I'm in" is my favorite quote from the weekend.
That's a good one, but
Oh,
just for
God,
that whole
I'm in.
situation, man, I got holes in my bubbles.
That's amazing. He is. I mean, I gotta say, you know, he's definitely like he's definitely my best friend, and he is one of the funniest people to hang out with, and not always on purpose.
Yeah, no,
Like
he's
that's
just
just him, like doing the pull-ups and shit. Like we were leaving for the gala, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm running late. I got stuck at the store and all this shit." And I'm like, "All right, cool, dude. Just get back, hop in an Uber, meet us there." We're waiting for our Uber with all of the stuff that we needed help carrying. Like we absolutely could have used an extra pair of hands. We're out front waiting for our hookah, and we look over, and on the scaffolding, 2 buildings down, is my buddy doing pull-ups.
Just doing pull-ups with his fucking beats on, bro. Just
with his beats, and like I get his attention finally. He's like, "Oh, what's up?" I'm like, "What the fuck, dude? I gotta work out, man. I gotta work out. We ate so much." I'm like, all right, I'll catch
Facts.
you at the gala."
Oh my god, yeah, bro. He's a fucking character, bro. I'm really, really glad that he came, cause he turned it up, bro. He fucking had some fun. He was fun to talk shit with, man. Like I didn't even know the guy, and we were just bullshitting immediately.
Oh, he's yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a really, really funny guy. I met him from we had a transaction that we did together. I do mortgages and he does real estate.
Important to specify that.
And that's what's that?
I said important to specify that in this day.
Yeah. So it was it was cool. Like I mean, when we first went to hang out. When we first hung out, I went with him and my girlfriend and his girlfriend at the time. We actually went to a hookah lounge to hang out. And it was like a business thing the first time we hung out. And then the next time I hung out with him, he invited me to stop by his house. It was actually his girlfriend's house, but he invited me to stop by. They were hanging out, and let bring a hookah over and all that kind of stuff. So I did. I go over, but when I first get there, it was right. I just got off of work, so I'm wearing a suit. Like I'm completely suited up, and he's like, "Just come to the back gate." So I go to the back gate. They have like a big like privacy fence. I go to the back gate. He opens the gate. There is like an inflatable 3-foot pool in the backyard. And I'm in a suit carrying a box that has my hookah in it and my actual briefcase because we were going to talk about business. I thought this was a business meeting. He opens the door. He's wearing just like a pair of tighty whities.
Hell yeah.
That's all. Because that's how he swims. And I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" I was like, "I feel a little overdressed." He's like, "Don't worry about it, bro. You can swim with us." And he goes, like a little kid, he goes, "Watch this." He says, "Watch this." Turns around, goes into a full sprint, does a fucking handspring front flip into the pool. And then like pops back up and looks at me for my reaction. And I'm like, "Good job, great. Like, what the fuck is happening?"
That's fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then from that point on, we were just best friends.
Oh yeah,
That's so funny.
I believe it. That sounds like a best friend encounter right there.
That's so good.
It was amazing. I was like, I just had to. And I remember like my dad was still working at the time, and me and my dad worked together. And I left there, and he was like, "How was the meeting with AJ?" I was like, "It was a lot different than I anticipated. It was a lot of fun."
Hell yeah.
But here's how it started.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good way to, especially a business partner, man. You don't want to be all businessy with people. Who the fuck wants to be business, man? Like, if business was just casual all the time, I think a lot more money would be made.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I mean, with my job, that's really how it is and how it goes, and it's one of those things. It's when you have to do it all the like. There's certain people that you like to hang out with, and Alan's one of them. You know what I mean? Like he's also a friend, and it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
And even if we didn't become best friends, like he would be one of the people. There's other people that I deal with that are like this.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, you end up having to fake it because it's someone who you need to like. For me, I'm all referral based. So
Right.
I count on other people to refer their clients to me so I can get paid.
Facts.
So everyone has to be like, I want everyone to feel like I'm their friend, whether I actually like them or not. So like you end up having to fake it. And like you go out to dinner with people and you take people to coffee and you take people to lunch and like you have to fake their politics and like all that kind of stuff
Facts.
goes on. So it's really cool when you have someone that is, does some business that also is like really, really friendly. Like those are the fun relationships. And the goal for me with staying with this business is to be able to only deal with people like that, like people that are laid back and are cool or fun to go out with, fun that like some of my dad's best friends are that. I mean, that's what ends up happening. And those are the people that are going to be loyal to you and, aren't going to give you a hard time about stuff and all that kind of shit.
Big facts. Yeah. I mean, I'm not referral based, but a lot of the people, well, everybody that I deal with, super professional. You got to say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, whatever. You got to eat shit, bro. Like that's my job. I just eat shit and get paid.
Yep,
So,
I'm constantly falling on my sword because it's like I said, I'm all referral based. So even if my referral partner fucks something up, I'll say it was my fault. Don't worry about it. I'll say it was my fault. Like it's cool.
Yeah, you got to take the heat.
So that's always fun. Yeah, everyone screams at me.
Facts. Yo, speaking of taking hookahs places, what kind of bags do you usually transport in?
So, what I was talking about when I said I had a box, I actually have a very small hookah that I used to take with me for travel, and I have a little box that a Maya hookah came with. Okay. So that was the box that I used to use, but now I really will just like because I like to smoke by good pipes. So if I'm going somewhere, I'm going to bring my B2 or I'm going to bring my Regal or my F22. Sure. I just throw everything in a duffel bag. A lot of times I'll wrap separate components in like a towel or whatever. Sure. And just be careful carrying shit and just carry my base separate.
Big facts. Yeah, I don't usually take bags or nothing. I'll just grab my VZ, bring it up, put it in the little seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? When I take it anywhere.
Puts the seatbelt on it.
But to make sure it's safe and get to where I'm going. I don't usually take a bunch of shit. I'll take maybe a flavor. But yeah, it's real simple. Just take the hookah. Don't worry about the base. I usually when I go out, especially in the summer, I'll wear cargo pants. So I'll put my bowl in my cargo shorts and just roll with it like that.
That might be the whitest thing you ever said.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. Adam's
talking. In the summer, I really like to wear my cargo pants.
Hey, bro, listen, dog. Cargo shorts come in handy when you need them.
My hemp sandals.
Nah, dude, this boy religiously only wears Crocs, dog.
Yep.
Everywhere he goes, bro.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I literally all I wear is Crocs, basketball shorts, and fucking band tees.
And high socks with the Crocs.
I wear high socks at work. That's my combating my hate for socks.
Save some pussy for the rest of us, dude.
Huh?
Save some pussy for the rest of us.
Facts, bro.
No.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Why is everyone texting me? This goddamn podcast isn't over yet, bro. Goddamn.
It's wild. What else do we have to talk about? Is there more? Do we have more things?
I'll be honest with you, bro. I think we're actually running out of our list, bro. I don't think we have anything left to talk about. We are over an hour, so we could technically end it here if we'd like to.
Later, losers.
Whoa, dude, hold on, bro. Jesus, man.
Tommy.
I'm with it. Let's go. We're done.
Thank everybody for tuning in. I guess this is a good enough stopping point. We actually are doing a hangs afterwards, so if you're in the Hookah Lounge group on Facebook, you can see we're going to end up posting a link after we get out of here. We'll make a little bit of an appearance, hang out, chill, chat with y'all, just kick it. But
hold on 1 second.
Thank you all for tuning in.
What?
Hold on 1 second. Before we end the stream, we just got a comment here. Let's do the Payday AMA. Bro. We don't have a lot of viewers. We'll give you guys a minute. Ask a question and we'll answer it.
Let's run it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead. Type a question in the chat. We'll answer it. Let's go.
AMA, run that shit. Ask me anything.
Let's go, Nick.
While you guys formulate your guys' questions, I'm gonna go ahead and respond to these fucking texts.
That's great viewing.
Facts.
Yeah, people would love that.
Well, yeah, I got two other people here. Can y'all
Pepsi all fucking day. Pepsi all day.
They asked Coke or Pepsi. Are we talking about like the actual sodas or the products? Because I don't fuck with either of them. If I had to choose, it'd be like Dr. Pepper. Actually, if I had to choose, it would be Mr. Pibb, and that's Coke products. So Coke.
Pepsi.
I like
Pepsi
Coke.
for the cold.
If we're just talking about the two sodas, I like Coke better than Pepsi.
Really, I like Pepsi more than Coke.
For sure.
I think I do like Pepsi more than Coke, but I would definitely always go with Mr. Pibb if it's an option.
I like Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper a lot too. What about Mellow Yellow? Do you guys have Mellow Yellow out there?
Oh, dude, we hella got Mellow Yellow. I totally just picked some up at a sandwich shop that I got. And, bro, I haven't had a Mellow Yellow in so fucking long. It was amazing.
It's been a long time.
What about Jones? Do you guys have Jones? Jones soda?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Jones.
I like Jones.
Glass bottles.
Yep.
I used to live in this like really cool little hipster town for a while, a little north from where I live now. And there was this right next door. There was this really, really cool spot called the Man Cave, and they had all kinds of cool shit. And they had really, really weird sodas, like a bunch of them, like weird flavors or weird brands that were regular flavors. And it was super, super cool. And he had all of the Mexican soda.
Oh, sure.
Like a bunch of sodas that you didn't even hear of that are only. It was so fun to go drink. I definitely put on like a good 15 pounds of soda one summer.
Yeah, I really
I would go like every day. I would go over and buy like a new soda. Like I had like Cheer. Yo, have you guys had Cheerwine?
No.
Nah, what is that?
If you like Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb, you got to find Cheerwine. It was the original soda that was of that flavoring.
Okay.
Style is a little different, a little bit more cherry to it, but it's fucking really, really good. Really, really good.
So we got a couple more questions. We got boobs or butts?
Yes.
Facts.
Yes,
I mean,
correct answer.
Why not both?
Ross wants to know what pipe he should get tattooed.
I didn't even get to answer yet. Y'all motherfuckers answering all the questions. I can't even answer boobs or butts. Come on now. I'm gonna
If I gotta pick one, it's butts.
I'm gonna go with the big booties. I'm a big booty Judy connoisseur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're more fun.
What was that one that you said from Ross?
Ross wanted to know what pipe to get tattooed next. The answer would be the copper VZ.
Facts, bro. You got to get that copper VZ.
This
bro.
shit's ill.
Absolutely, I'll send you a picture.
What's Google?
you got to get the tray on it though, so you got to kind of get it in a bigger spot. Like you got to do the other side and let the top of the shoulder be where the tray's at.
With all the ash.
You got to. It's honestly, it's the whole back. You got to do. I want the whole back. Here's the next cat, Ross. Get ready for this. All right. So Absalom's Bazaar over in Colorado is our first and currently only THL approved lounge. So who Absalom is, anyone who doesn't know, because Eddie didn't fucking know apparently. Absalom is the smoking caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. So what you should get done is an entire back piece in full color. It's gonna cost you at least $2,200.
I'll draw it for you.
Save up. But what you want to get done is a full back piece of Absalom smoking out of a Regal with the THL tag hanging off of it.
Fuck yeah.
And you know, have like the crown tray, like do it up. Give him a good one.
I mean, you gotta
all
go
the
big or go
accessories.
home.
Yeah, a Moses hose to match.
Facts. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I want to see detail. Like I want to see the stitching. Big. I'm talking real big.
You should just get some stitches in your back for the stitching.
Facts.
That would be super dope. Yeah, like really like a whole THL themed body modification. Yeah, fork your tongue, do all of it.
I'll get Tommy's face on my ass, your boy AJ said. And, you know, now we got to hold you to that. We're starting up a GoFundMe. We'll go ahead and get that GoFundMe going.
No balls.
No, that's not AJ. That's Nick.
That's Nick? Oh, shit. I thought that was AJ the whole time. He was talking about fucking... Oh, shit. That's Nick. Facts. He's like, that's why those burgers took so long. Okay.
What's up, Nick?
That makes sense. I thought that was your boy AJ the whole time.
Nick, I don't want you to do that.
What's up, Nick? Absolutely get a fucking tattoo of his fucking face on your butt.
I'll throw you at least $4 for it.
Absolutely, bro. We'll chip.
I'm not with this.
Don't be scared, bro. Don't be scared.
You should shave first, Tommy.
Ross already has
absolutely not. Because then he could do it like sideways, and if you got a really hairy butt crack,
he could just grow it out.
It'll just be like his beard is.
It's like a chia pet. Gotta keep
we definitely should have ended the stream.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm happy you decided to do this AMA, Tommy.
Yeah. All right. I think that's all the questions.
Facts. It actually does look like that is all the questions.
I think so.
So thank you guys very much for tuning into the Payday podcast.
Yeah, if everybody who watches could like quickly like a video, that would be awesome. If you could go through the rest of our YouTube and like some videos, because I mean, I don't know who, but there's like 6 or 7 people that have been thumbing down all of our videos, and you know, I don't want to give them like a shout out here, but shout out to the 6 or 7 people that keep thumbing down all of our videos.
Well, hold on.
There's a lot of salt.
Because you're talking shit on them like they ain't helping us. So that's the thing. A lot of people don't.
I'll take the views.
Well, that's the thing about how YouTube works. It doesn't matter whether you like or dislike. That only affects your account. So you're not gonna see a lot of shit that's related to hookah shit if you dislike it. But that still does count for us because A, you gave us a view. B, you reacted to our YouTube. So I mean, you can quit altogether and fuck us. Or you can keep watching our videos and giving us fucking free goddamn publicity. Dog.
Tommy, is there an earthquake happening? Your camera is shaking for a hot minute.
Oh, I was shaking my leg.
Sure.
Facts. No, but yeah, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. We got to end this thing before we go off on another tangent.
Facts.
Definitely go ahead and give us a like. Hit that little bell notification so you can get notified every time we're live. We don't just do lives. We also got the Frank and Tommy show. They get lit. State of the Smoke every so often. They get lit. So always go ahead and post them.
And lots and lots of hookah content. Been trying real hard to push out hookah content.
Hold on.
Eddie is going to have some reviews drop this week.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
I wish I had the Snoop Dogg video I could just place in right there. Who?
You better. No, you better do something. Look, listen, we have members of our group getting THL tattoos, okay? You want to stay in the fucking admin chat? Let's get some content out, Edward.
Okay.
He's
All
talking
right.
about you.
Yeah.
I thought you said something else.
No, sure. Absolutely, bro. I'm working on some shit. I actually had this little hike. This little hike that I went on. Didn't turn out as planned because we had a little thunderstorm roll through. But I was gonna go smoke up in the mountains. So I got some videos from that. I'll end up posting that. I do have some lemon lime that I just picked up. I have had it before, but I don't think I've seen any reviews on it. So I'm gonna post up with some lemon lime reviews. If you see anybody else doing any lemon lime reviews, definitely know where they got that from. Say, hey, THL gave you this idea, little homie. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. You guys don't have to do that.
No, go ahead and do that. Absolutely do that. Anything that you want to say, hey, that's a good thing. Tag THL, tag the page, do all that shit. Say, hey, you guys should do something like this. Absolutely, I'm with the shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if there is hookah content that you guys would like to see, let us know.
Yeah, 100%. We're always open to that. I mean, we got the video qualities, we got all that shit, bro. It's like we can do it. If you can't do it, you want to see somebody review a flavor, hit the line. We can't do like bacon or nothing because that shit don't even exist anymore. But anything that we can get our hands on, we'll definitely try it.
Absolutely.
With the shit. But before we go off on another tangent, we're out of here, boys.
Later,
Thank you guys for tuning in. And remember what we always say, because we don't stop, boys. Don't be a loser. This guy sucks.
You're awful.
We're out of here, boys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I can't believe it. Don't you ever quit? I've been a whale. And my roommate's still going strong.
Renews it Roommate Air Freshener with twice the freshening liquid so it freshens air longer than Magic Mushroom.
Long-lasting roommate.